Okay, let's start triangular wave oscillator. Triangular wave, right? This circuit, right? Triangular wave oscillator uses two operational amplifiers, right? Meaning it requires at least two operational amplifiers. So to build triangular wave oscillator, you have to collect two operational amplifiers, right? The first operational amplifier can be used for to build comparator, and the second one can be used for integrator, right? So one for comparator and the other for integrator, right? Two amps, one for comparator, the other for the integration, right? And let's see simple circuit diagram. At the right side here, two op amps are there, and right, LM741 and LM741 is here, two operational amplifiers, right? So not only this, you can use any commercial operational amplifier, right? UA741 and other products, right? So here I think the operational amplifier having a feedback, right, on the positive side. That means comparator, just like shimmy trigger, right? Shimmy trigger. And the second one, right, here you can see the integrator, right? And R is here and the C there. And the feedback output is feedback through R2 here, right? And the output, V out 2, if we collect the output, it will look like something triangular wave, right? Like this one, the bottom one, right? And I expect the upper one maybe somewhere there at comparator output, right? We can see two output forms, right, on simulation. Good. And frequency of oscillation for this, either triangular or square wave, right, can be calculated something like that, right? F equals to R1, the whole divided by 4 times R times C times R2 የትኞቹ ናቸው ማለት ነው? R1 ማለት ይሄ ነው። R1 ማለት ይሄ ነው። R2 ማለት የዚህ ታችኛው ነው። R ማለት ይሄ ነው። እንደ ሲ ነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ፍሪኩዌንሲ ኦፍ ኦሲሌሽን ካልኩሌት ለማድረግ ምንድን ነው የምናደርግበት ማለት ነው? R1 ዲቫይድ ባይ R2 ራይት ታይምስ ራይት አር 4 ታይምስ አር ታይምስ ሲ እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። ራይት በዚህ ይሄን ፎርሙላ እንጠቀማለን ማለት ነው። ሌት ጎ ቱ ሰከንድ ስላይድ ዲዛይን ኦፍ triangular wave generator, right? Triangular wave. Let the frequency of oscillation is 1k, right? Frequency of oscillation f, the 1k ቢሆንልን we have f equals to r1 the whole divided by 4 times r times c times r, right? And for our case, the b out, right, of the op amp, right? B out of the op amp can be equals to 2 times R2 divided by R1 times V saturation, right? So let's say supply voltage is 12 volt and V saturation will be 10 volt. So let's expect the output voltage, right? Triangular wave output to peak is 5 volt. And by assuming R2 equal to 1K, we can calculate an R1, right? So the R1 from the above equation, the R1 is equal to twice V saturation divided by V out peak to peak times R2. So we find we substitute the whole values here. Then R1 will be, we don't have 4K on the 4K is not standard, right? So we have to take standard that is close to 4 kilo ohms. So that is R1 should be 4.7K. That you can buy commercial R1 equal to 4.7K from any stock, right? And so if we find R1 the 4.7K, and if we assume C equals to 0.1 microfarad, that is because we selected the commercial, right? Commercial capacitor is there. So if we substitute all the values also, we find R equals to something 11.7 kilo. That is so close to standard resistor value 12K, right? So good. And we'll build, right, simple circuit on LT Spice, LT Spice to check, right, triangular generation, right? So good, so good. Okay, let's go to LT Spice. I just have a schematic here. That is everything is same, right? So R1 is 1K, 4.7, 0.1, 12K, 12, and let's run it. Let's run it and collect the output here, right? Completely, right, correct, right, triangular wave here, you'll see. And if we try to see the output at what can I say, comparator, perfect, perfect. You can see, right, something is square wave here, right? Thank you for your reading. Right.